Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and now the news in details. M0CRACY Day, 20 major highlights of President Buhari's national broadcast with full speech. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari on Friday morning addressed Nigerians on the occasion of the M0CRACY Day. News Direct has compiled 10 major highlights of the president's speech. The 2020 celebrations of M0CRACY Day marks 21 years of uninterrupted civil administration in our dear country. This day provides us an opportunity to reflect on our journey as a nation, our achievements and struggles. It is a day of honor our founding fathers who toiled to establish our republic and every Nigerian who has worked tirelessly to sustain it. We are celebrating this year's M0CRACY Day despite the COVID-19 pandemic, which afflicts our nations and the whole world. It is indeed a very difficult time for everyone, especially those who have lost loved ones to the virus and those whose sources of livelihood have been severely constrained by the stringent measures we introduce at every level of government to contain the virus and save lives. The dedications of our health and other essential services staff towards containing this virus is a testament of our courage and resilience as a people and as a great nation. And I use this opportunity to say thank you to all of you for your service to the nations. Sustaining our democracy thus far has been a collective struggle, and I congratulate all Nigerians and particularly leaders of our democratic institutions on their resilience and determinations to ensure that Nigeria remains a shining example of democracy. In my 2019 M0CRACY Day address, I promised to frontally address the nation's daunting challenges, especially insecurity, economy and corruption. I therefore find it necessary to give an account of my stewardship on this day. We have recorded notable achievements in the course of implementing our 9 priorities, objectives, and our establishing a solid foundation for future success. On the economic front, our objectives have remained to stabilize the macroeconomy, achieve agricultural and food security, ensure energy sufficiency in power and petroleum products, develop infrastructure, fight corruption, and improve governance. We have witnessed 11 quarters of consecutive GDP growth since exiting recession. The GDP grew from 1.9% in 2018 to 2.27% in 2019, but declined to 1.87% in the first quarter of 2020 as a result of the declines in global economic activities due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Every single economy in the world has suffered a decline. Ours has been relatively moderate. In order to stabilize the economy, the Monetary Authority took steps to build the external reserves, which resulted in improved liquidity in the foreign exchange market. The external reserves grew from $33.42 billion in April 29, 2020 to about $36 billion in May 2020, which is enough to finance several months of import commitment. Agriculture remains the key to our economic diversification strategy. The Presidential Fertilizer Initiative Program continues to develop significant quantities of affordable and high-quality fertilizers to our farmers. This initiative has also revived 31 blending plants and created a significant number of direct and indirect jobs across the value chain. Government is also revamping the cotton, textile and garment sector via a CBN Textile Revival Interventions Fund that would considerably reduce foreign exchange spent on cotton and other textile imports. Through the Food Security Initiative, we are promoting grow what we eat and eat what we grow. I am also delighted that more and more Nigerians are taking advantage of the opportunity in the agriculture and agri-business sector. I assure you that government will continue to support the agriculture sector through CBN Anchor, Buhari'S programs and similar schemes. To protect our farming investment, we have deployed 5,000 agro rangers and employed 30,289 in our paramilitary agencies. We are also integrating rural communities to the formal economy by extending access to credit and input to rural farmers and building feeder roads. Our efforts on growing non-oil export have started to yield some results. For instance, in the past years, our revenue from cocoa and sesame seed increased by $79.4 million and $153 million. Africa presents a huge opportunity for our export-based diversification, and we are developing our strategy to grow intra-African trade through the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. Nigeria has risen by 25 places on the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business ranking from 146th to 131st and is now rated as one of the top 10 reforming countries. This development is due to the visa on arrival policy, consistent promotions of initiatives that expand facilities available to micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises, robust electronic registration and payment system, seamless proceeding of business registration, and reduction of cost of registering business by 50%. We are confident that ongoing efforts would result in further improvement of this rating. We remain committed to expanding our mining sector. To this end, I have directed the resuscitations of the Ajaokuta steel plant based on government financing and a public-private sector financing, with foreign and domestic investment and the participation of small-scale miner. We are harnessing the support value chain in gold production. We will also be launching a fully digitized mineral rights management platform for quick processing of mineral rights applications, digitization of records, and pluging revenue leakages. The power sector remains very critical to meeting our industrial development aspirations, and we are tackling the challenges that still exist in the delivery of power through different strategies. We are executing some critical projects through the Transmission Rehabilitation and Expansion Program, including the Ala-Oji to Onitsha, Delta Power Stations to Benin, and Kaduna to Kano, 330 kV DC, 62-kilometer line between Benin, Kebbi, and Kamba, Lagos-Ogun Transmission Infrastructure Project, Abuja Transmission Ring Scheme, and Northern Corridor Transmission Project. Our agreement with Siemens will transmit and distribute a total of 11,000 megawatts by 2023 to serve our electricity needs. So guys, what is your own take about this? You have heard it all. What do you think about President Muhammadu Buhari's speech? So you can imagine what really annoyed me in this speech is that he was talking about electricity, that they have not even achieved anything about this problem of electricity in the country. How long? They will keep promising and promising, and at the same time there is no positive result that we are hearing concerning this. But may God help us all. Now we are having a democracy day when hunger, when poverty, when corruption is reigning in the country, Nigeria. We have bad leadership, insecurity is everywhere, unemployment, and lack of political will to deliver democratic dividends to the masses. So what are we now talking about? What are we talking about? May God help us from these people, from this government. It is only God that can help us, because they have not done well at all. Because the so-called democracy in Nigeria is a great failure. Why can't they introduce new things and ideas by restructuring at least the power sector for productivity, instead of recycling the same old stories every time, repeating the same old stories every time, and nothing has been done about it? And they are pretending that we are moving forward. We are not moving forward. We are not moving forward. Nigeria is not moving forward. Rather, Nigeria is going backward because of over-centralization of everything in Abuja. May God help us. Nigeria is nothing to write home about. I'm telling you the truth. So my people, what do you think? What is your own take? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say thank you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you. Always stay safe. Bye.